news. So, like the rest of the world right now, I am obsessed with K-pop Demon Hunters. At first I thought it was being too hyped up, but then I watched it and I realized, oh no, it's just that good. It's inspiring musicians, writers, artists from everywhere, me included, because it's inspired me to draw some fan art today, which is what I'm going to be doing in this video, along with just talking about some of my overall thoughts on the movie. Without further ado, let's get into it. The question is, should I do a whole bunch of little drawings on this piece of paper, or should I do a couple big ones? I feel like I just want just a whole paper filled with K-pop Demon Hunters. Okay, so I've got the main sketch still very messy. This one's probably gonna be Mira, this one's gonna be Rumi, and this one's gonna be Zoe. But this pose, I probably should have thought about this before I started, but I have never drawn someone in this pose before. I'm not familiar with how to draw all the proportions, and I don't know how I'm gonna do the clothes. So while I draw their clothes, I'm just gonna talk a bit about my opinions on the movie. It started off with that incredible intro where I literally think that's the most amazing introduction to an animated film that I have ever seen. Automatically, I was captivated. I was like, I want to see what happens. The song was incredible. Literally, almost every single song was giving me chills because of how the voices and the lyrics and everything was just so perfect. Like, they did not go halfway with anything. They went full out with every single thing. I'm gonna admit, I already did learn the dance to Soda Pop and Your Idol. And they're so catchy, and the message of the story and how they incorporate the music into it is very creative, where a lot of movies, they do it in a way where it doesn't feel natural sometimes, a lot of the time. Where you're like, they just break into song, okay, and you just kind of accept that. But the way that they do it in the movie, it just makes sense, and obviously it's because they're singers, but also it's just how they transition into each song is so natural that it doesn't feel jarring. It's just like, oh, now they're singing, yay, you know? I'm always terrible at drawing braids. Like, some people can do it perfectly where it looks braided. I just make random marks and hope that it looks good. Her hair is so long. That's one thing about anime characters. They always have the longest hair. All the Huntrix girls work so perfectly together. They mesh well, and like singing voice as well, where you have the lead, the deeper, and then the harmonies. It's also been super cool seeing all of the fan art of K-pop Demon Hunters. And all the cosplays, seeing people dress up with, you know, in all of their different outfits and trying to do their hairstyles. Also been super cool to see. I want to do a cosplay of them. I feel like I would be, honestly, I could do any of them. I'm a fairly tall person, so I would probably be Mira if I did a cosplay. Okay, now the question is, for the eyes, whenever I try and do them like realistic, like how I see other anime styles do it, it looks terrible. I just usually default to like that kind of eye. At this point, it's just part of my style, so I feel like I should do that, but it may look less like the characters. Okay, her eyes don't look right, but I'm gonna move on. My favorite Huntrix is Zoe, and my favorite Soja Boy is probably Baby. Also, I don't like their names. Is that just me? It's gonna be hard to show her pigtails with her hands doing the peace sign. Is Zoe too small? Now that I'm looking at them, I know she's bent down, but it's one of those times I wish I was doing this digitally so that I could just select her and make her slightly bigger. Okay, something about Zoe's face right now does not look right. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Maybe she needs eyes. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. I'm just gonna erase her whole face right now. I don't want to stare at that. She looks way too small, I think. I'm just gonna leave it there, and I don't think I'll do color. Maybe I'll do some shading real quick. I think this drawing is complete. Okay, so it's the next day and I've finished this drawing, I think. So now I'm gonna move on to Jinu right here. I'll do Jinu doing like a little K-pop heart. I'll probably color that as well. Jinu has quite a long thumb. It does not look right. Are thumbs that long? I guess so. I don't know how I'm feeling about the hand so far. Now it's just his hair and stuff, which I do think his hair might be a little bit tricky. Is that accurate? I actually really enjoy this hair. Like, after drawing this, I might want to make a character with this type of hair because I do like it. Okay, again I'm faced with, do I do my normal eyes or... I mean, I should probably do my normal eyes, but again, might look a little out of place. Like, it's still in my style, but I think it looks like him. And now that I'm looking at the hand, I actually don't think that's too bad. I think the sketch is complete and it's time to color. I'm just gonna use some colored pencils. I don't want it to stand out too much compared to this drawing, so I think I'll just do light colors and then probably outline with this. I usually outline with a normal pencil. His shirt has like a pink tint to it, even though it's kind of more white. So I'm just gonna do a very light pink. Now the skin. For the hair, I think I'm gonna go in with gray first, because I don't want to make it too dark. I'm gonna go over a little bit in black. I'm gonna do the necklace. What to do with his eyes? Should I do something like that? Time to outline.
At this point, I decided to write the movie title at the top of the page, and I did spell demon wrong and didn't notice till I was editing, but you know what? We don't have to talk about that, so yep.
Okay, now I'm gonna do the cat with the bird on its head right here. I'm gonna say something a little controversial. The cat is not my favorite. Everyone seems to love him. Is he cute? No. Does he add anything really to the story? Not really. Honestly, if he weren't in the movie, I wouldn't care. I think he just adds humor in that one scene. I really want to know what his lore even is, because like, why would Jinu just have a cat and a bird? I feel like it's gonna be really hard to get this mouth right. I think maybe I did the face too low. Now I'm gonna color him. Oh no, the bird. Oh, the tail. I actually like this, having it come down. Yeah, I like the way that droops down. Okay, this one I might do darker. Lighter blue around his eyes. Get some pink in the ears. Outline the eyes. Then the yellow. Yellow on the inside. More of an orangey color on the outside. Oh, and the mouth. I think I'm gonna still outline, but just kind of less. Since I've just done, not realistic, because it's like an anime style, but more like the movie. I feel like I want to do something more stylized, like a little chibi Rumi and Jinu. I don't usually draw in this style. Another thing I love about the movie is that they all have different outfits, like throughout the whole thing. Like even when Jinu says that her pajamas are weird, she throws them out, and then like next time she wears pajamas, it's a different pair of pajama pants. Little details like that. It's so sad that, spoilers real quick if you haven't seen the movie, that Jinu dies at the end. I can't believe they killed off all of the Saja boys like that, with how loved they were. In the second one, I hope that somehow a couple of them come back. For the second one, I do want to talk a bit about that, because the thing is, I really want a second one. However, I know sometimes TV companies can overdo it a little bit. And, you know, like Toy Story, we didn't, like after the first two, we didn't need any more. But they just kept coming. They just latch on to whatever people love and then think, oh, we're gonna make so much off of this. They went all out with this one. If they do make like a second and a third and blah 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 with however much the people keep demanding, hopefully they'll stick to that and continue to make really good quality. I just know that sometimes when movies do good, they tend to just, the quality just lowers and lowers. I should draw like this more often. It's kind of refreshing to just kind of do random lines, and it's okay because it's the style. Could have done them a bit higher, but that's fine. I might do, like, just do this kind of thing. Outline just a little bit. And then maybe just a little pink heart. Now I'm gonna kind of just decorate the page a little bit more. So here is the finished product. I'm super happy with how it turned out. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and let me know in the comments which drawing is your favorite. Mine is probably Genu. Okay guys, bye!